What is up, everybody? How is it going? Welcome in to the 2025 Learn Virtual LymphWalk celebration. Man, I'm just so excited to be here with you guys today. It's my third year in a row getting the host, and I just couldn't be more excited, couldn't be more happy to get this thing going. Hey, we got so many amazing people, doctors, teams, organizations to shout out this year. We just have such a good show and such a good year being here at Learn to celebrate once again in 2025. I was asked back to host this once again for the third time, and I just can't turn it down, guys. This is an absolutely amazing opportunity for me and to get to share and shed light on all the amazing people working with Learn and fighting to find a cure for lymphedema and for lymphatic disease. So much continuous ongoing opportunity creating through donations and research. This is 27 years of Learn, guys, and they're continuing to build and get better year in, year out. If we want to pop that up, Steve, let's take a look at our donation board. Just because we're live now, just because we're going, doesn't mean you have to stop donating. Let's keep donating. Let's keep going, getting these donations in. I mean, here's our leaderboard right now. Oh man, look at that. 2,500, 2,000. The Morris Children's Health Institute of Lymphatic Research, our LERN chapter. Aaron's rocking with 1,500. So just so many amazing people on this leaderboard who are raising money, helping fight for a cure and fight to find a cure for lymphatic disease and lymphedema. It's just so great, guys. So, hey, I know we're live. I know we're going, but keep going. Keep donating on our website and helping make your mark to find a cure. A little bit about me. I'm from Houston, Texas. I was born with lymphatic malformation. I'm 21 and I've pretty much been a part of LERN for my entire life now. And LERN has been a second home for me. I was the youth ambassador growing up for LERN, and I won the Courage Award. A couple years back. So I've been to these walks before they were virtual from COVID, down in San Antonio, up in Boston, doing it all and being a part of this. Me and my family, my dad, Mark, mom, Holly, and sister, Sadie, started Zac's Attack for a Cure, where we kind of became a little extra part of LERN. LERN does such an amazing job fighting for lymphedema and lymphatic disease. But we started Zac's Attack to kind of focus on lymphatic malformation and really, put the nail in the head for lymphatic malformation and do research for that. Now I'm currently going into my senior year at Oklahoma State University, trying to become a broadcaster and work in the sports media field. But man, like I said, LERN has just been such an amazing part. And I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in and helping once again another year, 2025. Man, we have so many amazing things to talk about and so many amazing people to introduce. But before we do that, let's take a look at everyone who's been helping and contributing to this amazing cause and amazing year with this slideshow. All right, Steve's working, getting through maybe a little technical difficulties, but like I said, an amazing show, and I think we might be popping up now, and this is going to be a great chance just to show everybody. So let's get into it.
Sigvaris Group congratulates LERN on a successful LymphWalk.
Yay, LERN!
Hi, I'm Margie Hopkins. Jobs would like to congratulate LERN for a wonderful 2025 LymphWalk.
Hi, this is Eric Ansar with LymphoPress. We'd like to congratulate LERN on another successful LymphWalk 2025. Thank you for all that you do.
Hello and hugs from all of us at Juzo. We want to congratulate you on a successful walk, and we are so honored to support LERN and the lymphedema community.
The lymphedema community and Tactile Medical are so thankful for all that you do. Have a great year.
Hi LER&N! This is Lymphatica MedTech from Switzerland.
We are proud to support LymphWalk 2025.
Hey everyone, I'm Brian Grollo with Medi USA, and we at Medi are so grateful to LERN for all their efforts in continued lymphatic research and in bringing such an amazing community together. We're grateful to all of you who come together to keep this community thriving and in support of one another. It is truly moving. Congratulations on this year's 2025 LymphWalk. Let's keep pressing on and on.
Man, just brings a smile to my face every time. So many amazing people all across the world too, helping fight for lymphatic disease to find a cure. But listen, it wouldn't be possible without the man himself. I call him the man, the myth, the legend. He's been supporting me since day one and has been my biggest fan. And I can't thank him enough. And he's the biggest fan of LERN. He's the president. He's the CEO and just an amazing guy. William Repicci, take it away.
Hey, Zac, you're the best. God, I have tears in my eyes after watching the introduction from all those other people. That was really super. Zac, you're the best. Thanks for the introduction. And hello, everyone, and welcome to LERN's Global Run Walk celebration. Thank you for joining us here today and for the ongoing advocacy and support that you give us. And you just saw a whole number of people from around the world. I recognize so many of those people from different countries in the world that are supporting us. And certainly all the people with corporations working in this field that support us as well. Otherwise, we couldn't do what we do. So thank you so much for that. Also, many thanks to the LERN staff, in particular, Steve Palmer, Sarah Coates, and Michael Minicchiello, who played a very special hand in this particular campaign. I've been working with LERN now for 14 years, and we are living in rather extraordinary times when it comes to lymphatic diseases. On one hand, there are scientific breakthroughs at every turn. On the other hand, there are funding cuts that are challenging our momentum. This is why your support here today and throughout the year is so critical and appreciated. You're the people driving the lymphatic revolution in science, awareness, and education. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing some future leaders and one who has been fighting this cause since birth. First, our thanks to the host of this celebration, Zac Berger. You may know Zac as the Emcee of LERN's walk these past 3 years. However, his advocacy began long before this. He and his family had been at the forefront of bringing awareness to lymphatic diseases and supporting LERN throughout his lifetime. We can't thank you and your entire family enough, Zac. In fact, the whole community is in your debt. When times get challenging, we have two choices. We either give in or we accept the challenge. LERN has accepted the challenge thanks to your support. We've come up with a new plan. We have hired our first Vice President of Scientific Affairs, Dr. Cecilia Dupecher. Dr. Dupecher comes to us directly from being the program manager from the Department of Defense's $370 million research grant program. Under that program, she oversaw $12 million in lymphatic research grants over the last 2 years. Now, she is working full-time expanding our centers of excellence, our patient registry, and our research programs for researchers. She joins Dr. Phyllis Freed, who has been with LERN's Program and Research Director for 18 years. With a PhD in immunology and an extraordinary passion for our lymphatic cause, please welcome Dr. Cecilia Dupecher.
Hi everyone, I am Dr. Cecilia Dupecher, and I am LER&N's new Vice President for Scientific Affairs. Today, I just wanted to take a moment to introduce myself to this lovely community and share with you some exciting plans that we have for the organization. Together with my colleague, Dr. Ajit Muley, that you will also meet, we have been working very hard to build a scientific affairs division that puts the patient at the forefront where they belong. Our mission is to really keep science moving forward with your voices guiding the research and your needs shaping clinical care. I also wanted to take a moment to let you know that you are truly an inspiration to our team. Your strength, your stories, your commitment to walking, raising awareness, and pushing for change mean more than you know and are really the reason why we wake up in the morning every day to do the work that we do. So thank you for being part of this movement, and know that we are by your side every step of the way.
Thanks, Cecilia. And thanks to a grant from the Solis Family Foundation in honor of Jane Petty, who also lives with lymphedema, we've been able to expand our bandwidth even further. On June 5th, Dr. Ajit Muley also joined LER&N as our Science and Medical Director. Ajit comes to us with a PhD in cell and molecular biology and extensive experience in our field, including a role as a lymphatic researcher at Columbia University and as a communications director at the Cancer Research Institute. Teaming with Dr. Dupecher, Ajit will leverage the research opportunities for our now 70 global centers of excellence, while serving as a point person for researchers. Together with myself, Ajit and Cecilia will also be lobbying in Washington, D.C., to maximize LER&N's success in getting the National Commission on Lymphatic Diseases' final report, securing lymphatic diseases as eligible for research under the peer-reviewed medical research program at the Department of Defense, expanding lymphatic research under ARPA-H, the Advanced Research Projects Agency for Health, and continuing the chronic disease education and awareness program that now has over 500 people a day visiting LER&N's website to learn more about lymphedema, how to avoid it, and how to treat it. With that, it is my honor to introduce Dr. Ajit Muley. Ajit.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Bill. You are wonderful, and I'm excited to be part of this wonderful community. Everyone, thank you for welcoming me. I am Dr. Ajit Muley. I'm joining LER&N as the Science and Medical Director. I'm a researcher by training. I have worked on lymphatic diseases for more than 12 years. And during that time, as a researcher, I have worked closely with patients and also the clinicians who work with these patients, trying to treat them, trying to give them comfort and solace. I do understand the pain that this community feels with the limited resources in terms of clinical care as well as the research that is available. So I am completely dedicated towards expanding this care and expanding the treatment options that are available to the clinic. As Dr. Dupecher and William also has mentioned, we are closely working together to expand our Center of Excellence program, as well as we are also working hard to find out better means and more resources for funding equitable research for lymphatic community. As we know, the funding is under stress right now, and it is our part that we need to step in and try to keep the fire of research going for all the lymphatic community. Right now, there are more than 100 clinical trials ongoing that are trying to identify new and better therapies for lymphatic diseases. We cannot let a funding crunch or a funding crisis stop this momentum. So thank you so much for delivering on our demands. Thank you so much for answering our calls and donating generously for this noble cause. I'm greatly honored to be part of this program. Thank you.
Thank you, Ajit. And I think the whole community can see how fortunate we are to have both Ajit and Cecilia joining this fight. And we look forward to the accomplishments of tomorrow, again, with your continued support. And with that, I got to introduce a video actually produced by a very dear friend, and that is Sasha, also known as Dr. Alexandra Rovnaya. She is one of the hardest working and innovative experts in the field. Originally from St. Petersburg, Russia, she now lives in Malta with her husband, therapist, Andrea D'Amato. And together, their Center of Excellence, Physio-Lympha, provides education, garments, and treatments from throughout Eastern Europe and Asia. The scope of their efforts is as remarkable as their results are. You'll get a taste of their impact with this video, with highlights, patients, and practitioners from Malta to Belarus, from Russia to Moldova, and beyond. Sasha and Andrea, thank you. And with that, Steve, play the video.
Love it, love it, love it. Absolutely love it. Just another video having me smile ear to ear. What an amazing community they have. And you talk about Center of Excellence, and you can see it in that video. Also, let's shout out the drone shot. That's pretty impressive right there. But man, what a great group. So exciting. Love to see that from them. Going back to what Mr. Repicci said, I have to thank him again for the kind words. He says, an owed debt to me, but trust me, it's the other way around. We owe all the debt to you. So just absolutely amazing right there. And, you talked about the Center of Excellence we saw with Dr. Rovnaya, and we have so many and so many to shout out. Over 70 centers of excellence, including the Institute of Lymphatic Surgery and Innovation, the New Moores Children's Health and Alert Center, and as we saw in that video, the Physio-Lympha Center of Excellence. So just so many amazing places and so many amazing centers. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it every time I get on. Just because we're live doesn't mean that the time to donate is over. Keep donating, keep helping fight for a cure for lymphatic disease and lymphedema. So keep donating. But we talked about Center of Excellence. There's also a big thing called resource centers here with LERN and all the chapters across states and countries. And who better to talk a little bit about that than LERN's patient service director, Miss Veronica Seneriz. Take it away, Veronica.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much, Zac. It's always a pleasure to see you. My name is Veronica, and I'm wearing purple for Lipedema Awareness Month. It's such a privilege to speak with you today as part of this extraordinary LymphWalk celebration. As a patient myself, living with lymphedema since 1994 and third generation in my family, I want to take just a few minutes to share something close to my heart, a message of gratitude and hope. At the center of everything we do is a simple yet powerful belief: no one should have to face lymphatic disease alone. And thanks to LERN Resource Center, that belief is becoming a reality. Every day, 500 people from around the world, newly diagnosed patients, longtime caregivers, concerned parents, and dedicated clinicians visit or reach out through our LERN Resource Center. And every day they are met with information, compassion, and connection. Whether through a phone call, a patient services meeting, or an Ask the Expert submission, someone is heard, someone is acknowledged, and someone finds hope. And that spirit of hope is amplified through our worldwide chapters. Local champions stepping up to lead, educate, and inspire in their own communities. From our own outstanding LymphWalk teams, such as those in Texas, Oregon, Nevada, Croatia, and Greece, across the world from Bangladesh to Switzerland, from newly launched chapters to longstanding leaders, our global network is growing stronger to the tune of 41 chapters. Together, we're leading the fight in advocating for research and offering resources in a manner which is grounded in empathy and action. To every volunteer, every chapter chair, every person who has submitted a question, organized an event, or shared their story, I simply say thank you. You are helping us turn pain into purpose and isolation into impact. The road ahead is not always easy, as Bill mentioned, but we are not walking it alone. Together, we are building something lasting, a global community that believes in the power of listening, the importance of knowledge, and the necessity of hope. Thank you for being part of this movement and LymphWalk 2025. Let's keep showing the world what's possible when we stand together.
Beautiful, Vern. Beautiful. Love it. Absolutely love it. Like you said, pain into purpose, adversity into power. Great stuff right there. And you talk about those resource centers. I just think about that growing up, how helpful those can be. It can be tough sometimes, when you sit there, go to your specialist doctor, and they might not have an answer. So to be able for people to reach out is so important and so amazing with these resource centers and chapters. But I'm going to give the floor back to you as you definitely have a heartfelt tribute for one of the very, very cherished community members that unfortunately passed away this year here at LERN.
Vern, you're muted.
Today, we honor the life and legacy of one of my dearest friends, Patricia Cornute. Patty was a passionate advocate, beloved wife, and mother and founder of Lipedema Fitness. Patty lived with stage 3 lipolymphedema and was an inspiration for so many in the lymphatic community. She led and empowered thousands of people worldwide to be their best selves. From her annual lipedema triathlons in June, to her Lipedema Awareness Month Pearls campaign, to organizing a Peloton ride for LymphWalk 2024 last year, Patty was creative and dedicated to serving others. Her determination helped thousands worldwide feel seen, understood, and emboldened them to speak their truths. From her candid storytelling to her fierce advocacy, Patty reminded us all that movement is powerful, awareness is essential, and community is everything. On behalf of everyone at LER&N, we extend our heartfelt condolences to Patty's family and friends. Her memory fuels our mission to fight lymphatic diseases through education, research, and advocacy, and her legacy and voice will live on to continue to inspire countless for years to come. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that, Vern. That was an absolutely beautiful tribute, and Patty will definitely be missed. And she was such a big part of this community, like you said. Just we will continue to honor her, and I think that just kind of shows what this is all about and why we do this. So thank you so much. And once again, that was Miss Veronica Seneriz, and we deeply appreciate you. So with that said, like I said, Patty's reason we do this, and we continue to show advocacy across all our chapters. So now we're starting to wrap up here, but before we go, we're going to highlight another one of those chapters and go to Greece to show what they've been working on for this year's LymphWalk.
Let us support lymphedema research.
Walk for lymphedema. Walk for lymphedema.
Amazing. Man, so happy, so excited. Love it, guys. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. I really can't thank you enough. I really want to give a heartfelt thanks to just all the participants for their dedication to continue to build a strong and united community in the fight for a cure. I know we're wrapping up, but I'm going to say it once again, continue to donate, continue to fight, and continue to advocate to help find a cure for lymphedema and lymphatic disease. Listen, we're going to close out with the slideshow once again, but I just want to extend my gratitude once again for having me back here for a third year. Mr. William Repicci doing it all and being the amazing CEO he is. He shouted them out earlier, but Steve and Sarah helping me get this going and really making all this run so smoothly. So we appreciate you guys so much. And thank you everyone for tuning in to this year's LymphWalk. That's all I got, but we're going to close it out once again with a little closing slideshow to show all of y'all's amazing effort in this 2025 LE&RN virtual LymphWalk.
Sigvaris Group congratulates LE&RN on a successful LymphWalk.
Yay, LE&RN!
Hi, I'm Margie Hopkins. Jobs would like to congratulate LE&RN for a wonderful 2025 LymphWalk.
Hi, this is LE&RN with LymphPress. We'd like to congratulate LE&RN on another successful LymphWalk 2025. Thank you for all that you do.
Hello and hugs from all of us at Juzo. We want to congratulate you on a successful walk, and we are so honored to support LE&RN and the lymphedema community.
The lymphedema community and Tactile Medical are so thankful for all that you do. Have a great year.
Hi LE&RN. This is Lymphatica Medtech from Switzerland.
We are proud to support LymphWalk 2025.
Hey everyone, I'm Brian Grollo with Medi USA, and we at Medi are so grateful to LE&RN for all their efforts in continued lymphatic research and in bringing such an amazing community together. We're grateful to all of you who come together to keep this community thriving and in support of one another. It is truly moving. Congratulations on this year's 2025 LymphWalk. Let's keep pressing on and on.